Hello everyone, welcome to Wi-Fi Learn. In this video, we can see some problems regarding Kirchhoff current law. I have done already part 1 and part 2. I'll put the link in the description box. You just see that video also. These problems are taken from the book of Sham series. Let's move on to the topic. Find the indicated unknown currents in the circuit. So this is a circuit. Here there are a number of branches are connected. First we have to find the principal node. Principal node is a node when three branches are connected together. Here this is a principal node A. Principal node is a node when three or more branches are connected together. This is a node A and this is node B. So apply KCL in nodes A and B. We can find the value of I1 as well as the I2. Here the unknown currents are I1 and I2. So at node B, apply KCL. So if you apply KCL at node B, the sum of the incoming current is equal to sum of the outgoing current. The incoming current are I1 and 5. So I1 plus 5 is equal to outgoing current is 7. So the value of current I1 is equal to 2 ampere. Value of current I1 is equal to 2 ampere. Now you write here I1 is equal to 2, which we have found now. Now apply KCL at node A. At node A, apply KCL. So applying KCL at node A, so incoming currents are only 3 amp and the other currents are outgoing current. So 3 is equal to sum of the outgoing currents are I1 plus I2 plus 7. We know the value of I1 as 2 ampere plus I2 plus 7. So doing this mathematical calculation, we will get the value of I2 as minus 6 ampere. Minus 6 ampere. So 6 ampere current is leaving out, minus 6 ampere current. It is very simple KCL problems. See this problem, it is very interesting. Find the short circuit current I3. It is a current short circuited in between those branches. Assume this as a principal node, but it is short circuited. So apply KCL in this node. Assume this node as A. So in node A, if you apply KCL, the sum of the incoming currents I1 plus I2 is equal to outgoing current. First we have to find the incoming currents I1 and I2. So I1 could be found by this voltage and divided by the resistance according to Ohm's law. So I1 is equal to 100 divided by 20, which gives a value of 5 ampere current. 5 ampere current. Here I2 is a current which gives a value of 200 divided by 20, which is equal to 8 ampere current. See, before going to the current values, first we have to see the sign of the current. Here the current is leaving from the positive terminal as a conventional current direction. So the I1 current is positive. But whereas in the case of I2, see the current is leaving from the negative terminal of the battery. It is shown in the figure. It is the current I2 is leaving from the negative terminal of the battery, which is opposite to that of the conventional current direction. Conventionally, current will flow from positive terminal to the negative terminal, which is opposite to that of the electron movement. So this I2 current is negative. So if you apply that, this I1 current is positive 5 amps is coming here, then I2 current is negative 8 amps, which is coming down here. So if you add both those current, the value of the current I3 would be of negative. So I3 is equal to summation of I1 plus I2. I1 is a value of 5 amps, I2 is a value of minus 8 amps. So the short circuit current value here is minus 3 ampere current. Minus 3 ampere. Understood? The short circuit current which is flowing through this branches is minus 3 ampere. According to the polarities of voltages which has been connected to both the resistance, the current value will differ. The polarity of the current value will differ. Okay, let's move on to the next problem. See in this problem, find the current for the circuit. So in this circuit, the resistance value is not given. So assume the nodes are connected with each other directly without having a resistance. If resistance value is not connected, comprising that node as a same node. Consider all the node as a same node. Here there is a node A and B. I have mentioned here the value of the resistance is not given. So consider that A and B are both connected together. So for that the circuit will be redrawn as this node. 8 ampere current is incoming and 9 ampere current is incoming, and the I current is outgoing, and the 16 ampere is coming from the source, and this B terminal 10 ampere current is incoming, 2 ampere current is outgoing, and 3 ampere current is also outgoing. Consider all the current are connected to a single node if the resistance value is not given. Now according to KCL, sum of the incoming current is equal to sum of the outgoing current. Here in this figure the incoming currents are 16 plus 8 plus 9, and this node the incoming currents are plus 10. So the outgoing currents are I plus 2 plus 3. These are the outgoing currents in this circuit. So the value of I would be just equal to, the value of I is 43 minus 5, the value of I current is equal to 38 ampere. The I current which is leaving in this node is 38 ampere. Okay. Now let's move on to the last problem. This is similar to that of the second problem. Here they have given the two sources. We have to find the value of the current which is flowing in the short circuit path. Here the short circuit path is taken from this node, principal node. Assume this node as A. So if we apply a KCL at node A, the KCL equation can be written as summation of the incoming current I1 plus I2 is equal to the short circuit current. Similarly, find the value of, now similar to the second problem, find the value of the current I1 and I2. I1 has a value of the current 8 ampere and I2 has a current value of 5 ampere. Check the polarities. Here the current is flowing from positive terminal, right? Positive, coming out of the positive terminal, so the I1 current is conventionally positive. Whereas in the case of I2, the current is leaving from the negative terminal of the battery. It is opposite to that of the conventional current direction. So I2 is a negative value. So if you sum up the I1, the short circuit current can be given by I is equal to 8 minus 5. Since the value of the current I2 is negative, so 8 minus 5. The short circuit current which is flowing in the short circuit path is 3 ampere. Positive value of 3 ampere current which is flowing here in the short circuit path. Okay. I hope you understood this concept of Kirchhoff current law. If you have any doubt, please leave it in the comment section. And there are many supplementary problems are available in the book of Shum series as well as electrical circuit theory and technology given by John Bird. Check that problems also. And if you like the video, the drill is like, share and subscribe to Wi-Fi Learn. Thanks for watching the video.